Shift Up released a new patch for Stellar Blade, and gamers led by former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern are celebrating, claiming that this is a reaction to their free Stellar Blade campaign. While Forbes writer Paul Tassi is absolutely seething, he sees it as a victory for Kern and is not happy about it. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Wrote this up over at thatparkplace.com. And this is the new patch from Shift Up. They posted this on X. It says here, added a new boss challenge mode, replay against defeated bosses in multiple settings, unlock a new costume Neuralink suit by defeating all bosses in the new boss challenge mode. And then it also introduced two new outfits from the Kunoichi series that can be obtained at Adam's Safe House. There's also a number of kind of bug fixes and I guess just making the game a little bit easier to play, like reducing, or I think is increasing the time limit on certain puzzles that you have to solve within the game, etc. Things like that. Some just general housekeeping with this patch. As for the two new outfits, they are called Midsummer Red Hood and Midsummer Alice. The Midsummer Red Hood outfit description reads, introducing TetraStar C&T's Midsummer Collection swimwear, where even the big bad wolf can't bother Red Hood's summer escape. The Midsummer Alice says, introducing TetraStar C&T's Midsummer Collection swimwear. Step into Wonderland's vacation spot and make it your own. You can see the two outfits right there. They are indeed, or they look very heavily inspired by outfits that were previously altered when the game released, and a day one patch edited the Holiday Rabbit and Cybernetic Bondage outfits. The obviously Holiday Rabbit one, or excuse me, this Red Hood one obviously looks to be inspired by the Holiday Rabbit one, and the Alice outfit looks to be inspired by the Cybernetic Bondage one. Kern reacted to this and celebrated on X. He says, we did it. You did it. Free Stellar Blade celebrates as Shift Up and Stellar Blade Uncensor outfits. Thank you, everyone who participated in the 8-step plan and the petition. Thank you, Kim Hwang Tae, for listening to gamers. He then added, please sign the petition, which will now be sent as a gift to Shift Up. So many have helped to make this possible. Everyone worked so very hard. Gamer voices are small, but growing. Our wins will be bigger and bigger over time. And there have been a number of wins recently. Obviously, with Helldivers 2, they removed the linking with the PlayStation Network to Steam. And then we also saw a patch with the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered, adding the pinups back in to the third game in that series that had been removed in a previous patch. Now, I'm not sure if that was done intentionally or if it was part of kind of just a bug fixing, and then whatever they fixed, it messed up those posters, but they obviously added that back in as well after after there was an outcry. While Kern celebrated, Paul Tassi bemoaned the introduction of the new outfits. This is what he wrote at Forbes. He says, the bad part of this is that the culture war folks here have been rewarded for their frankly ridiculous campaign lambasting this game. The developers, Sony, everyone for the original outfit changes as some sort of conspiracy, which did not exist. He added, the outfits themselves are fine. Again, there are a dozen outfits, at least this revealing in the game, but this being a reward for this group and their behavior is not a great look. He doesn't actually explain why, probably because he doesn't actually know why. He just is like, these people are the enemy, so I must oppose them. He also doesn't explain why the quote unquote culture war folks winning is bad. Like, again, he doesn't explain this. Why is it bad? Why is it not a great look, Paul? Please enlighten me. I would love to know exactly why you think this is bad. And then as far as his idea that it was some sort of conspiracy, that is just simply not true. We had the games director, Hwang Tae Kim. He acknowledged the change in the outfits at a launch event, stating, we are aware of the issue. The version we ended up showing was a day one patch version. It's not an answer that will satisfy users anyway. Internal discussions are ongoing. And we do know that physical copies did not have the day one patch installed. That changed the Holiday Rabbit and Cybernetic Bondage outfits, as well as reducing the blood spatter and gore that was seen in the demos of the game, as well as other copies of the game. The day one patch is not on the physical discs that were shipped out. The physical discs that were shipped out did not have the change in the outfits. So this idea that it is a conspiracy theory is just simply not true. And it is Paul Tassi trying to gaslight and lie and spin a narrative. That's what individuals like him seemingly do. It does look like he is a social justice warrior and a woke ideologist. And what they do is they lie, they double down on their lies, and then they project. He would also react to a post from Mark Kern, Grums, pointing out that he was upset. So Grums posted this: Paul Tassi and Forbes are so mad right now. He is seething over the petition. This is how you measure your victories. Obviously, sharing a screenshot of the article's headline and the portion of the article that I just quoted to you. And Tassi reacted to this saying, do not care about how the new Stellar Blade outfits look. They're fine. Giving these guys a win absolutely sucks, and they'll be dining on it, out on it forever. So yeah, I'm not thrilled about it. Again, he doesn't explain why it sucks for Mark Kern and his supporters to for them to be winning. Doesn't explain that. I would love an explanation from Paul Tassi on why it sucks. All he's saying is it sucks, and he's not thrilled about it. But well, why, Paul? Why? Please explain why it sucks and why you are not thrilled about it. Because this does look like a win for gamers. Shift Up did offer, they advertised that this is what you were going to get in the game. They then pushed a day one patch that changed what they were previously selling. And one would think that if that is what you're trying to sell, that is what you expect to purchase when you purchase it, not something different. And so one would think that a video game reporter over at Forbes would be looking out for consumer interests. Clearly not. So that is kind of what is happening in the Stellar Blade world. Paul Tassi, very upset, doesn't explain why he's upset or why he thinks that this is a bad thing. He just says it is. But he has no explanation as to why, which leads me to believe that he just doesn't know why, and he's just spouting his emotions without actually using his brain. But let me know what you guys make of what Paul Tassi has to say here. If you like videos like this, please think about supporting the channel, becoming a member. Hit that join button. Take a look at our membership options. I think there's a lot of options here. I'm really looking forward to getting involved with the membership stuff, sharing videos with you early, having you on member exclusive live streams. So please take a look at that if you like videos like this and you are interested in supporting the channel. But let me know again what you make of what Paul Tassi has to say here. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable to each other, but to always speak the truth.